Hey guys, welcome to the Queercast where we talk about all our favorite fucking gay people. We have on my favorite gay person this week. One of my favorite gay people, Alex.
I was about to say, I didn't know I climbed the ranks so easily.
You're one of them.
Oh, you're one of the most well-known friends.
You're one of them. We can say slurs on our podcast. This is on Spotify. You're one of the most well-known faggots.
Ooh, I bet that felt good to get out, huh?
It did feel good because like all of my public stuff recently has been on Twitch, and I can't say faggot on Twitch.
Wait, you
They'll-
can't?
No, you can't.
They-
It's banned,
they-
yeah.
They TOS
Wait.
you. You can't say a lot of words on Twitch. One of the
But then-
stupid ones is like
Cracker.
Crack. You can't say cracker, which is crazy.
Well, I
Really,
feel like
say
if
the
you
R
can't say the
slur?
N word, they have to achieve parity, or at least
Well-
perceive parity.
You can say the N word on Twitch if you're black. They won't stop you.
Wait, so does that mean people of color can't say cracker on Twitch?
Yeah,
But
they
people
they
can.
can't.
What?
Because I was watching a low tier God stream recently, and he was saying the N word on stream.
That's
Like, you-
awesome.
you
What if
can-
you're like a VTuber, your face is in prison?
Oh no.
I
You're
guess
banned and you have to appeal it.
racist VTuber moment. Hey, post the back of your hand.
Yeah. Yeah, you just stream normally as like a white dude, like Asmongold or whatever, and then he gets banned, and he gives his channel. He has like his black friend go on stream and like make a new VOD and goes to appeal like his ban. He's
Oh
like,
my
actually,
God.
I'm black. I can say it.
We're getting
An
racial
AI
too quick
generated
here.
character.
But no, you can't say faggot on stream.
Did they let
Even
you
if-
say the R slur?
Retarded?
Yeah, probably not.
No, you cannot say retarded on Twitch.
Really?
Yeah, they're like the PC police. They're woke over there. If you
Yeah.
were to go to their competitor, a certain competitor, you could say any word you want.
Say woke toi.
But currently on Twitch, I don't have like the TOS memorized, but you can't say faggot, you can't say tranny, you can't say retard, even if you can normally say those words in like a social setting, like it is. It's not really socially acceptable to say any of those words, but if you can say those words, you cannot say them on Twitch.
Yeah, there's 3 words that are globally banned on Twitch, regardless of who you are. These are kind of ridiculous. Can you guys? There's 3 of them. Does anybody want to take guesses as to what 3 of these words are?
I'm not even gonna venture to guess.
Faggot?
And that's not one of them.
What are they?
I remember there was like controversy when they added one a while ago.
Yeah.
Is it like
Is one
incel or
cracker?
something?
What did you say, Anna?
Is it like incel or something?
Yeah, incel is one of them.
Oh,
Wait,
yes.
really?
Yeah, you cannot say incel. There's 2 more.
I'm stumped, but it's so good that people can't oppress incels like me on Twitch.
Yeah, the protected class. Yeah, you can't say simp, incel, or virgin. Those are globally banned.
No
Twitch words.
way.
Yeah. According to
Simp,
esports.net.
Incel, invirgin.
Oh, I found a full list of banned words. Hold up. Let me.
rattle.
I was gonna
them
say
off.
that seems a little light.
Those are ones that are globally banned, which means nobody can say them. And I think it's like the N-word one we were talking about has like there's caveats.
Would
for,
they
like, if you're a
audit
black
you
guy, you
based
can
on
say
your demographics to see if you have permission to say slurs? What?
Wait, really?
What else is? Can I say faggot? Do I have to? Can I stop fucking censoring myself at Grug Strike?
All right, so these kinds of speech are not allowed on Twitch. Incitements, threats, or advocations of physical harm or death, hateful slurs based on race, ethnicity, sex, gender, identity, sexual orientation, or age, which is crazy. That age is on there.
You can't
Age
be
is
ageist
definitely
on
not-
Twitch.
Yeah, fucking
fucking
old cells,
Stupid ass
ridiculous.
platform.
These dusty ass grandpas on my stream banned. Expressions of contempt or hatred towards groups of people. Expressions of sexual harassment towards individuals. Targeted attempts to dox. All right, so I feel like not to cast aspersions. Oliver has broken all 5 of these on Grug Strike before.
Yes, Oliver has doxed himself on stream before.
He just
he has
said like the road that he lives on or something. Yeah.
Wait,
yeah.
but if it's self-inflicted, that isn't
He also threatens to like bomb buildings on stream.
But like,
Yeah.
you can't call somebody a virgin on Twitch, but I assume they'd let you call yourself one, right?
Like if you say I'm a virgin, do you get banned?
Yeah,
I
I feel like you want.
Not. I think that you can't call someone a virgin on Twitch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That might be where they draw the line.
My just chatting stream self affirmations where I go, I am an incel, I am a virgin, I am a simp. I live at this street address.
I'm gonna start calling myself I mean, I call myself an incel all the fucking time on Twitch. I don't know.
Every time I look up your Twitch channel, I look up Grugcel because I think that's what it is, but it's Grug Lord.
Yeah. I don't really care to remake my channel, and you can't change your username on Twitch.
Really? I didn't know that.
What? That's so.
Wait, I'm
dumb.
sure you can. I think I've done it before.
Nope.
I don't-
You got to make a whole new account.
I don't know,
and
Morgan. I've
it's-
seen you with like 4 different Twitch accounts.
It's a
Oh,
bit
okay,
too
maybe,
late.
Maybe
for
I
me
made a
to-
bunch of different accounts. I don't know.
It's a bit too late for me to change my Twitch username at this point.
I would say so, yeah. Especially after
woke-
hosting
the
25
woke
guard
mob.
strikes.
24.
You're telling us.
24 second.
Yeah. I mean, Twitch just kind of sucks, doesn't it? Like, it sucks.
It's fine. It
That-
serves a function.
I know Twitch, like, is hemorrhaging money, like, all the time.
So is literally every single streaming platform.
I don't think YouTube is. At least not. It's not as bad.
YouTube has never ever been profitable for Google.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. I didn't think so.
It's not profitable at all. No streaming platforms are profitable, just because most people do not spend money on streaming platforms.
Who's behind Twitch?
Amazon,
Amazon?
The,
Okay, that's
the
what I thought.
devil.
Satan, Hitler.
That's why you can use Prime subscriptions and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
It's because they're in cahoots with I don't know. Alex and I went to a pretty big tournament. No, it was a pretty small tournament, but it was a tournament a few weeks ago.
Mhm.
And every single time they did this thing where they would say, "Hey, look at this," and they would pull up Alvin and the Chipmunks humping a milkshake. And
It's
that's
just
it's a GIF from the movie.
yeah, I don't know what started it, but I think somebody sent it to me or I saw it on my timeline and I'm like, this is crazy, and I just show it to Nano and Nano laughs. And I like go to look something up later and it's still up and I'm like, well, I could just show them the GIF again, I
It's like,
guess.
oh hey, look at this.
And it became like an elaborate bit of trying to see how many people I could just get with like, oh dude, check this out, and showing them that and then being, oh sorry, my bad. Hold on. And then turning my phone back around and it's still the GIF, and like just trying to see how many times I can get them to look at Theodore, Simon, and Alvin fucking milkshakes.
Who's who do
Who's
you
fucking the best milkshake?
but for real though, who's getting the best head?
Hold on. I'm posting the GIF in general and we can have a discussion about this.
Who's
I don't
getting
know
the
how
best?
low key Theodore is kind of slanging it, if I can be real.
Morgan, you can make this the podcast thumbnail.
No, I don't think I will. I just straight up no.
Just like a still of it.
No.
You could take the faces of your guys' Abbeys and put them over Theodore, Simon. And
Oh,
Alvin.
don't even give her an idea.
Oh, dude, I'm booting up Photoshop after this, and I'm getting to work.
That sucks.
And
But for real though, look at Theodore. He's locked in. He's like he's got his eyes on the prize.
Which one is Theodore?
The green one is
green one.
Theodore.
This is awesome podcast audio.
Yeah.
Simon and Alvin both kind of look like they're literally not going to make it. They're like seconds away.
If you guys are confused as to what we're talking about, just Google Alvin and the Chipmunks hump milkshake.
I'm gonna Google that really quick before they do that.
See if it actually comes up.
What happens?
What happens?
You can if you look it up and then go to images, it shows like the clip in question, but it does not show the GIF. The GIF is
It's like that video of like those three guys in the pool and like they're
yes,
all
it is
shirtless.
exactly the
And they're
same
all
thing.
like, pumping the side of the pool, and it's like who's giving like the best back shots, and they're
It
just
is
slashing
ironic
around like
for that.
fucking queers.
I'm looking up guys humping in the pool GIF. This is also probably a bad idea.
Guys
Let's turn off
humping in
save
pool
search.
GIF.
This is
I
just
would-
gay porn.
No, it was
Dude.
like a video. It was a video.
It was
It's
on
like a
Twitter,
TikTok. It's a
or-
TikTok.
yeah.
Oh yeah, I know the video.
If you look up guys humping in the pool TikTok, you get the video we're talking about. But so
It's
just
like
look at
who-
this video
it's
and
like-
imagine all three of them are the chipmunks from Alvin
Like
and the
imagine
Chipmunks.
being asked to film something like that.
Dude, I'm
Which-
very familiar with that video. I've
Yeah?
looked at
Which-
it a couple of times.
You've studied it.
Yeah,
Who's
Of
giving
these-
the best back shots?
the left one.
Yeah, he's giving like crazy deep ones, right?
Yeah.
The three of those guys, which one of them do you think asked to film the video?
The cameraman.
He's like, I'm getting my three of my
no,
sexiest friends.
No. It was
Oh my
definitely-
god, we've got a new angle. Hold on, look at this.
I think they all asked
This is
simultaneously to do
This
it.
is terrible podcast audio.
Well, just us
God
talking
damn.
about. Imagine three sexy guys and they're humping.
And they're humping
then-
in the pool.
Yeah.
Oh. Do you think I could convince three sexy guys to do that
Yeah.
and let me watch?
If you
Oh,
say
listen.
you're gonna upload it to TikTok, yeah.
I'm gonna walk up to three. I don't fucking care anymore, dude.
The person,
Actually, I don't even
the
want
person who
sexy guys.
suggested to make the video is definitely the number 3 guy who's like going at it. Like, like, I don't know.
Number one.
Like the BPM on his humping is just like at another level.
Holy shit, dude! This is crazy.
Number 3 is making faces. That's the crazy part. Is he's like he literally looks
Yeah.
like he's about to fucking shoot ropes in his pants.
I'm gonna retweet
He's
this on the
also looking at-
Sneed account if you're. if
He's
you're
looking at his
curious.
bros. He's looking at him and he's like, "Nice back shots, guys."
He's like, "Are you guys seeing this shit? This shit
number
is
number
dope,
2 is
right?
barely fucking trying. No, number 2 is the real. This is shit fucking podcast audio. Number
Number
2
2
is, like,
has
the real
no
freak.
motion. Absolutely.
No,
completely dog shit
No.
dick.
No, he's got the curves in it. He knows what he's doing. He's the real freak.
Okay, if you
No.
want to watch the video we're talking about to kind of
No,
Keep
I feel
track
like
of
I
the
feel like
discussion.
everyone has seen this. I feel like all our viewers have probably seen
Every
this.
single person on earth has seen this video.
Yeah.
well, I'm saying if I'm gonna be uploading some stuff to the Sneed account, if you want to keep track of where we are, go to April 9th on the Sneed podcast. You can look at the gifs.
This
You
fucking
can-
sucks.
You can take a look, see what we're doing, or Morgan.
I'm sorry
can
that
cut
I
this-
derailed this so quickly.
Or
It's
Morgan can cut this entire bit out. Who knows?
No, I would never do something like that.
You just go to our Sneedcell account, Sneedcell Podcast at Twitter. You're
only
listening
way
to
that
our
I-
show, so you probably follow us on there.
The only way I know how to talk to my friends is to be like, "Have you seen this video?" And I just do that for 2.5 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you have
feel
like
like
competitions, like
that's
jerk off
normal.
competitions with your friends where you edit videos, right?
We don't jerk off, but they're also not competitions. I used to have a weekly thing I would do with my friends where we would just show each other videos we'd seen that week, and it was like a weekly tradition. And I started editing them together to make it easier to parse. I made a few.
That's
of them.
some-
They're-
That's like that's lame as fuck. That's like that video of like that family who gives like each other PowerPoint presentations on what their jobs actually entail.
Dude, that is
Okay.
not lame. Stop
Do you
insulting.
think I suck? You hate me?
Basically,
Just like, I don't know, just fucking send people shit.
but you're.
But it's nice to hang out with your friends. The reason we're doing it isn't because we're like, oh man, videos are awesome. It's like, oh, I want to spend the time I have on Earth with the people I care about.
Exactly. Like
Yeah.
I can play video games with my friends online, and I frequently do. But it's different when Alex and Nano and I and sometimes Oliver go over to Miller's house and play games until like 7 in the morning.
No,
Yeah,
this is
when-
friend having privilege. Some of us are real losers.
When I when I was in Boston, I was fucking just playing like Project Plus like till 6 a.m. with one of my friends there.
See,
It's awesome. Hanging out and having fun fucking rules when wanting to stay alive is the vibe.
Yeah, it's literally just the best shit ever invented.
Yeah, I'm despair pilled.
Despair
there's only
pilled.
darkness.
Yeah.
Darkness soon. Suffering, pain, misery.
Yeah. Oh, you guys want to go see the eclipse? It's always dark outside for me.
Did you
Oh,
guys
yeah.
see it?
Anna, you saw the eclipse. How was it?
It was it was beautiful, but I felt empty inside.
Mm.
Did you look at it with your
Empty.
bare eyes?
Only during the totality.
Baby girl.
You're supposed to during the totality. You can't see it. If you,
Actually-
Yeah, no. I saw the eclipse in like 2017 or whatever when it was in South Carolina. I definitely looked at the sun without my glasses on. It was fine.
Can you make the thumbnail of this episode Donald Trump looking at the sun unprotected?
Maybe. I mean, but like you have to attempt to look up at it. I mean, where is the fun? Like, I mean, have you never attempted to look at the sun before?
I definitely
know,
did, and it
uh,
hurt really bad.
Well, it's different because during an eclipse, what I read is your eyes don't like shutter the UV out as much because it's dark. But I think
You know that on the day of the eclipse and the following day, so there's like a metric that Google keeps track of the highest volume search results, and Why Do My Eyes Hurt was the highest search result in all of the states where the eclipse's path was.
that's really tragic and
It's-
funny.
It's just so mind-boggling. I don't know if this is just like the average person, but I feel specifically the average American is like stupid as fuck.
Yeah.
Just doesn't know how to operate in any capacity and is just genuinely helpless.
A little bit.
I don't know about helpless, but there's definitely like some amount of common sense that you'll see people engage with that you're like, this just can't even be. This is like untenable or whatever. And
How
you
are
see it
you
when you
real-
just go to like college or whatever. You'll just hang out with people who are like should be on paper smart, and you just see them operate on like basic fundamental human levels and just are baffled. I don't know if you guys feel the same.
I think people felt like that for me.
You think
Where-
so?
Yeah, because I used to do. Have I shown you that video where I eat a cheeseburger in one bite?
That's not stupid. That's just you're being quirky with it.
I was a quirky AMAB they them eating a cheeseburger in one bite.
What's better than this?
Did you like unhinge your jaw? How is that possible?
Yeah.
I saw a video of this woman, and she was like, I'm gonna look at the eclipse. This is from the eclipse in like 2017, and she looked at the eclipse, and she looked at it for like, this is when it wasn't total, and she's like, oh, okay, that was, my eyes don't hurt, and then she went to bed, and when she woke up the next morning, like her vision was like gone in her left eye, and she's like freaking out. And
What?
like
That's actually crazy. Oh my god.
at least
Yeah.
on that day, she like had to go into the doctor's office, and then they were like, oh, it'll be okay, and then like after the fact, it corrected her vision. Like it must
What
have
the
like distorted like part of her eye to the point where she now has like 20/20 vision.
Oh, so you
Like
should
a-
stare at it.
Like it fixed her left eye. Yeah.
Act of God.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's actually fucked up that like when you stare at the sun regularly and it hurts you, it's because like it is incredibly bright and it just like hurts your eyes. But the reason that the eclipse hurts you, like Anna was saying earlier, is like the UV is so much higher that your eyes are just getting sunburnt. So it's like she went to bed with sunburnt eyes and woke up and she's like, oh fuck, this is like unimaginable. I cannot believe this is happening. And then it just fixes her eyes. How do you get sunburnt eyes and then have like stronger eyes afterwards?
I
Does
think-
it,
Oh,
like,
you know.
I think how it works is like it destroys a part of your eye, but
Well, like
if
when
it's
your
like,
eyes,
you-
like the shape of your eye can be distorted, and sometimes when your shape changes, it like fixes it.
oh, right, like that's
Like
how
when people,
they fucking
like
do
when people
LASIK or
get
whatever,
older,
right?
yeah, like when people get older, like part of their eyes, like sometimes their eyesight gets better because like the shape changes as they get older.
What the fuck are you? Sorry, I wasn't familiar with your game. I've never heard of this.
I think so. Yeah, that's my
It is-
physics teacher had it happen to him.
I haven't heard of that, but I believe it.
Well, like the whole way that it works is like your iris is a lens or whatever, so you change the shape of the lens, it like contracts the muscles differently or whatever.
Yeah, I just don't believe that.
I like
Yeah.
making shit up about eyes. Hold on, let me look this up.
Welcome to the Disinformation Podcast, where we
I saw
lie to you guys.
I saw a tweet the other day that was like, LASIK is actually really bad for you, da 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 da. And like a lot of the comments were like, yep, it like permanently blinded me and stuff. And I was like, oh, whoops. I didn't realize this is somehow common knowledge that this incredibly popular eye surgery just like basically makes people blind like 20 to 30% of the time or something.
I don't
Not,
think it
that's probably
does.
like way too high a number, but it apparently has like an incredibly high risk percentage of like just making you completely blind.
I feel like the strat is like you just do one eye at a time, because like you know,
eye patch.
Oh, they can't fuck up your eye permanently.
what?
They can't fuck up both your eyes.
Yeah, because like if it works, then you have a one good eye and one, but if it doesn't, then you still have one okay eye.
I had a high school teacher who got LASIK and made a really big deal about it. He spent an entire class period talking to us, and he said, "Well, you made us notice something a little bit different about me." And the thing is, he wore contacts, so it was literally he was just the same, except he wanted to talk about how he got LASIK eye surgery. I don't
Life
know.
changing. He literally had the thing where he woke up like Spider-Man and he had to take his glasses off because they were blurring his vision.
Is
It's a
that how that
beautiful
works?
thing.
In Spider-Man,
In Spider-Man, that's how it works. Yeah. If you get
Is he
LASIK,
not-
do you get to shoot webs out of your wrists?
no, I don't.
Oh, you shoot webs, all right.
That'd be really awesome if getting LASIK surgery, like everything is exactly the same, and like your eyes are better, but then you also just like completely shoot ropes all the time.
You just fucking come.
You just bust uncontrollably, and it's like a lot. It's like enough that it is noticeable for other people.
You're taking zinc supplements. You're what else do those freaks do?
You know how like this is so gross. I might not even actually tell the rest of this joke, but you know how like when you pee your pants, it like goes down your pant leg and like onto the floor. Like that's how much
No.
cum would be coming
No.
out.
I
Yeah,
I actually
Can't
am
say I've peed my
familiar with.
pants recently.
I actually.
Oh my
am
god!
familiar
I'm
with
not saying when you pee your pants. Like, don't you hate that relatable moment when you pee your pants? That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying logistically, when you piss yourself, there's pee on the floor.
Well,
I think those
it
are
depends on
the same
material in your
thing. Those are the
pants.
same thing. What you're saying.
What if you have
No.
like really absorbent pants?
Yeah,
Dude,
I'm
like,
wearing
I'm
my.
not talking about when you pee your pants. I'm talking about when you pee your pants.
I'm talking
if
about when
you
a
were to-
person
if
pees their
one were to
pants.
pee their- Yeah, exactly.
I'm,
If
Yeah,
one
I'm
were
not
to
saying
pee
like
your-
when I pee my pants. Don't you guys hate it
Oh,
when?
okay. I'm not talking about when I piss my pants. I'm saying if one were to piss their pants, it would be
Yes.
that feeling when when you
Yes.
piss your pants. Okay.
I
That
don't know.
relatable moment when somebody fucking actually just blasts piss all over themselves and it gets on the floor in the Walmart and everybody's watching, especially the girl you have a crush on.
dude. If I peed in front of a bunch of emo girls, I would be so embarrassed. Oh my god. What if they were
And
mean
they
to
laugh.
me? They would laugh
they
at me.
point. They
What if
take
they were to
pictures.
laugh at me? That'd be so embarrassing. Can you
Yeah,
cut that bit
right.
out, Maureen?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I thought it would be funny to imagine a visual bit of somebody coming so much that it was on the floor in a puddle. But
No, I'm
like,
not cutting anything.
it wasn't
out.
worth all the
No,
grief.
you're gonna deal with it. Yeah.
The
Oh,
consequences of my actions for trying
Yeah,
to
everyone's
expand.
gonna-
Trying to
Everyone's gonna know
expand
that
your
you
horizons in a
pissed
comedic
fans.
sense. I'm trying things out and I'm getting shunned for being
Everyone's
experimental.
gonna know that you piss and cum down the side of your leg. Yeah.
I'm saying I would if I
Sometimes on the
cummed that
same
much.
stroke. Yeah, sometimes on the same stroke.
what?
Well, the way the
What?
urethra works, you couldn't do both. But anyway,
Yeah, and you would know.
you've caught me. I'm the cummer. I go to Walmart and I cum down my legs and I make a big puddle and everybody's like, "What the fuck is all this shit on the ground?"
That Walmart that's by where I used to live, Alex. That place is scary.
Every Walmart in Georgia is scary. I think, in my opinion, at least. They're all haunted
No.
and scary and.
There are a lot of normal Walmarts,
Maybe
but
to
that
you.
Walmart in particular was like super dark and damp, and there was just like random encounters in there all the time.
Yeah,
There
tall
would be a
grass.
bunch of Zoomers in there trying to record people for TikTok, like crazy.
Oh, I've never experienced that. That's actually my greatest fear is a guy coming up to me with his phone being like, "Gay son or thought daughter, what's your body count?"
I had
How do you
that
feel about
happen
how do you feel
to
about
me.
waste men
That
in
happened to
Toronto or
you?
whatever?
Yeah, I had that happen to me where this like little fucking Zoomer was I just left the arcade with Sarah, who is my girlfriend. And we were holding
Right.
hands, and these fucking kids like ganged us and said, are you two dating? Are you two dating? Are you two dating?" And they were pointing their camera at us, and then this one kid said, "I don't really fuck with the gays like that," while we were walking away
Jeez.
because we just ignored the kids.
That's crazy.
I
And
don't
we
really
were
fuck with the gays like that.
we were just like two white women holding hands in public.
It's really funny to say that phrase in the same tone of not like I don't. It's like just saying I don't really fuck with the gays like that is just it's like the way that somebody would describe how they feel about like green beans or something.
Like, I don't really fuck with.
Trauma.
I'm
I'd
not
rather
really
not.
rocking with gay people.
Yeah.
Oh, you're gay? I'm sorry.
Yeah. Oh. I mean, it's fine. I'm just like not really rocking with you guys like that.
You talking
Uh,
about evil Walmart? Remind me, I literally worked at Target number 666.
Oh my god.
That's crazy.
They let you do that?
Yeah,
I would think you would just skip the number. Like
yeah. I
Yeah.
would.
like do
It-
credit cards still like give you like 666 on the back or whatever?
I don't know.
Oh, like it's a security code.
Yeah.
Well, mine does. No, I'm just playing. Happy Tuesday, y'all.
You
Is
were
it
working.
Tuesday right now?
You were working
it's
at the Antichrist Walmart or Target.
Yeah.
Yeah, all the big red balls are like full of instrumentality project things that summon angels from other planets. They're beacons to the underworld.
I would go to the underworld. What you
If-
thinking?
Do you think it would be
think-
mad chill in the underworld?
You think they got?
Yeah, this and a blunt and just a picture of hell.
You know, that's where people who are mean to me go.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
If people are mean to me, they go straight to heck.
Come on.
What?
You can say bad words. You literally said faggot like 45 seconds ago.
I think the episode with the most slurs was an episode Brie was on. I think it might have been the Natalie Brie episode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
well,
know.
we were counting then, yeah.
I know
It's
the least
definitely that one.
is the Sloppy Time episode.
Yeah, when we had Sophie on, I think we had 0.
Yeah,
That's
I
crazy.
want to say it was none.
But you
I
did
know-
talk
we
about
know
getting
that.
pregnant or whatever, right?
Yeah, we talked about getting pregnant. I don't know. I decided that episode I wasn't gonna use my mouth.
Was
And-
pregnant a slur now?
I'm not. No, that's not what I'm saying. I was just saying it's like it's not a. I was saying it wasn't like a clean Christian episode. You guys were talking about getting pregnant and stuff.
We were talking about our male Oomphy Tiger Pop getting pregnant.
Somebody's got to do it.
If nobody does it, I know Floppy Time Sophie's gonna do it.
Yeah, Thanos voice fine. I'll do it myself. Yeah.
That one homie, he doesn't mess around about being pregnant. Oh my god.
What are we doing here?
We're talking
doing?
about pregnancy.
I can't believe we
Getting-
charge
again.
people to listen to this podcast. I can't believe
You guys charge people for this?
no.
No,
I was about to
is,
say.
this is
Yeah,
This
we're
is
only
a-
charging
This
you.
is a premium Patreon episode.
Yeah, after I
Super
paid
random.
my $40 sign-on fee for the last 2 episodes.
yeah, we really made a killing ever since we started charging everyone to come on our show.
Charging me to come on the show.
Charging my unemployed broke friend to come on my podcast.
Come on. You don't have to say it like
Yeah,
that.
we gotta start doing that. If someone wants to come on, we gotta be like, oh, okay, that's $20.
I didn't. I'm messing around, Alex. I'm sorry if I upset you in any way.
No, it's okay. It's just hilarious that you're like, haha, yeah, it would be crazy if we charged you, broke boy, fucking broke ass, worthless piece of shit. Get a job, loser.
You say that about yourself all the time, but it's an issue.
Yeah, it,
when
it
I
hurts a
say
little
it.
less different when I'm saying it. You
I'm
put me in the
sorry.
hallway with those kids from the anti-gay bullying campaign. That was evil.
You know I love
Clear.
you deeply, right?
Yeah, no,
Okay.
I know. I'm just goofing.
Okay.
It sounds
okay.
like you said clear, like you're.
Clear. Yeah, getting defibrillated by the kids from the anti-bullying campaign ad.
Have you ever thought about becoming an EMT?
Me?
Yeah.
I'm a little too squeamish. I'm afraid to throw up, so I couldn't do it.
Oh yeah. That's fair. I know this about you.
Yeah, they'd be yakking on shit, and it's I'm not a huge fan of that.
I
And also
think I was-
blood and stuff. Yuck.
I was thinking about quitting my job and becoming an EMT.
Why?
Yeah.
I
Uh,
thought EMT's pay was horrible.
no, I think it's pretty good.
I think it's reasonable for what it is. Let me look it up. Here, you guys keep talking. I'll look up average EMT salary. My
I was
friend,
thinking-
sorry,
You go.
My friends used to work on lights for like movies and stuff like that, and it's like an insane amount of work. Like you just lift huge, fucking enormously heavy cables and big setups like all day, and it's miserable, and it's always hot outside or it's way too cold. And he was saying he was getting his EMT license because apparently on film sets there always has to be like a stationed EMT or like medical personnel kind of person that's like a first aid guy that hangs out and just makes sure people don't kill themselves on film sets. And you just do an insane amount of waiting around and you get paid either more or about the same.
That's
for
awesome.
That makes
being a
sense.
Film
Yeah.
EMT. And that shit was crazy to me that it's like, that seems like it's a harder job. What do you mean? Like, you're a doctor.
Yeah, I was thinking, like, how fucking crazy would it be if you called an ambulance because you're having a stroke or something and Grug Cell showed up? You're fucking dying. You need to go to the hospital.
Yeah,
and I
hi,
pull up
Oofy.
That's ooh.
No way, Oomph came to fucking take me to the hospital.
Who's in the body bag? That's oomph, crying emoji.
Sobbing,
Oh my-
cat tear.
Cat tear, that's oomph.
God damn it. You know, there's a friend that Alex and I know in real life, named Roshi. He's big in the Georgia melee scene. He got imprisoned recently.
Damn.
Oh, you have
Our
to
friend.
supply some more context because this makes it sound like he committed an evil sin or something.
He did. He forgot to pay a parking ticket.
Yeah. So our friend Miller was telling us about this. He was like, our friend Roshi was hosting an HDR tournament. It was like a big, like monthly kind of thing. And Miller gets there and he's like, "Where's Roshi? I thought Roshi was gonna be here. He's TOing." And he's like walking around, he's like, "Anybody seen Roshi?" And I was like, "No." And then one of the guys comes and was like, "I just got a call from Roshi from jail. They pulled him over for the parking ticket thing." And then Roshi TO'd the tournament from jail.
Wait, he TO'd it from prison?
That, from what I understand, yes, he like set up the whole thing off of his like phone call that he got.
That's
What the
crazy.
fuck?
Yeah,
Bad
he's next
respect.
level. They were talking about it in the Urian Discord too. They're like, I didn't know we had prisoners in here, and it's like, come on, bro.
So hold on, Roshi, instead of calling his fucking mom or dad,
I'm sure
Oh.
he did.
a little context. Roshi is 20. This guy is like a kid.
He bossed up.
He didn't fucking call his mom or dad. He called Steven.
I don't know if he
from
didn't
the-
call his mom or dad. I just know that he also called the people at the HDR monthly.
I'm fucking
Well, I thought
sick
you
of it.
only got one call.
I'm sure
It's
they were
probably
nice.
a misconception.
Yeah.
Also,
maybe the
Roshi's
one
a-
calls for like federal stuff. I think he literally just got pulled over and it was like an overdue parking ticket and he was like in holding or something. I don't know. I don't know the whole story, but it is funny to be like, ah man, the police pulled me over and took me in. I gotta call and make sure this gaming tournament goes well.
Yeah.
I
And it
know- I
did.
know.
From what I understand, it went really well.
Roshi's my goat in the Georgia Melee community. Even though he doesn't
Yeah,
fucking play Melee, he just TOs. Which is
Gotta
like,
respect it.
really funny conceptually.
Yeah, love for the game. Yeah, never played Melee with him. Played a lot of Third Strike with him.
He does play Urian. You guys
Mhm.
you guys get each other pregnant, oiled down Greek style.
No. Please do not put me in the word "get each other pregnant" with a 20-year-old in the same sentence. Come on. I'm
Sorry.
a grown man. Or a
Okay.
grown them. Sorry.
A grown day.
Misgendering
Yeah.
yourself on my podcast.
It's evil. I don't know. I'm definitely, I don't know if this is like TMI or whatever. I've definitely had to get used to like now that I'm like trying to lean more into like using they them pronouns and stuff like that. I've had to get used to not just straight up calling myself a he or a man or whatever, because I do feel more comfortable like going by they them. Like it does just genuinely feel better. But constantly I'll be like, yeah, just grown man, stuff like that. And when I notice it, it kind of bugs me, but it's never like if somebody else does it, it's not like I'm like, oh no, my day's ruined kind of thing. I don't know how to get better about it.
Just be nice to yourself.
Probably, yeah.
Take your own feelings into consideration. I don't know if I've spoken about this on here, but when I interviewed for my job, I was like a year and a half into my transition, and I wasn't where I am now. And I had to wear like a button down, and I had like a nervous breakdown for my interview. But now I like cross dress for fun. Like one of the last times I went to the gay bar, I was wearing a button down and a tie for fun.
Really?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Being more
Right.
fluid with it.
You've never seen that fit?
No, I don't think so.
I wear it all the time. You know that gif of me doing low tier god?
Are you wearing it in that hold on, let me go look.
I'm wearing a tie and like a button down in that
Yeah, but you're wearing it in a
Really?
feminine way, so you're wearing it in a female way.
there,
Morgan's like, yeah, but you're being kind of faggy about it.
if you pause the video, you can just see that I'm wearing a tie and a button down.
I'm
That
getting to the
wrong?
part. You are! Oh my god, you look like you run an Olive Garden like it's the Navy.
What the hell?
I'm just playing. No, you look sharp.
Thank you. But yeah, I don't know.
I've never noticed that.
I wear this fit a lot.
Interesting.
I like this fit. I was gonna wear it to Combo Breaker too.
I have this
That's my go-to.
this is also probably TMI. I have this dress that I've been meaning to wear to the gay bar for like ever. Like it's literally like laying on the ground and I try it on and I'm just like I need to shave my legs and my arms before I do this kind of thing. And it's like the green goblin mask sitting in my room calling to me. And then before I go out, I just put on like a t-shirt or whatever. But
Just wear it.
Yeah.
I should, but I don't know. It hasn't gotten warm enough outside for me to do
No,
it.
you're
like,
definitely you're definitely gonna get to a point where you have like enough weed to smoke, and you're gonna be like, oh, this is a good idea.
Unfortunately, I don't smoke weed because it stresses me out. It actually genuinely I just like I don't know. I don't really vibe with it. I wish I did because all my friends smoke and it would be so cool to just be like, oh, to participate in a thing with my friends. This is heaven. But,
Yeah, weed famously makes you gay.
hmm.
I don't
True.
smoke weed. Don't worry, Alex.
Have you
I don't
guys
smoke weed.
have you guys seen that? Hold on. It's like a classic old fucking like notes app meme, like the green Xanax thing.
I've taken green Xanax before.
Really? On purpose?
Yeah, I lost like 2 weeks of my memory permanently from taking green Xanax.
Holy cow.
There's like 2 weeks of my life I straight up just do not remember and probably never will.
Well, I'm sorry that happened to you with green Xanax. The thing I was thinking about is funny, but that's not funny. And I'm sorry that you lost 2 weeks of your life to it.
Go ahead and read it. Go ahead and read what you just sent.
Yeah, knew a guy in high school who loved Xanax, but would always be like, not a fan of the green ones, though. They make me do all sorts of gay shit, haha. And then when you go over to chill, he'd only have green ones and do the Jim from Office Space and gesture room like, crazy, right? Can't believe this is all the guy had. And then take 6 and zero in on your balls while he drooled on himself.
Dude, that sounds awesome.
Green Xanax again. Damn, that's all he
Oh,
had.
man, only
Better take 'em.
greens?
I hate these. They make you do sorts of gay shit.
I've also never worn a dress either, so I get it.
Never?
Alex, by the way, I'm stalking your Twitter right now because I didn't know what you look like. I think you would look decent in a dress.
Thanks,
for the
I
record,
appreciate
yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Which Twitter are you looking at?
The Hat Guy Supreme one.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I was like, so you're looking at all the face app photos of me looking like a white mom.
Listen, I'm not stupid, okay?
But yeah, I've never.
Dude,
worn
it's so
one of those
awesome if I go
ever.
to if I go to my account from my from Swordhaver and I look at Hat Guy Supreme, like 85% of my images are marked as sensitive content.
Yeah, they
I was just
all
about
are.
to say
What the
that.
fuck?
Yeah, I stopped using Hat Guy Supreme as much because at some point I got like search banned, and now I
Oh,
think
so
I'm
you're
just
mid
like,
smoker 34.
no, that's Oomphy though. I'm just playing.
Oh, okay. I can censor it if it's not allowed.
What?
Oh.
Mid Smoker 34? No, that's not me.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I was mutuals with that guy at one point, but
Alright.
I'm not sure anymore.
It
That was
shows up
a
on like
million
a
years ago.
recommended
If
tab.
your
Like you
name
might
was
like.
If your name was Midsmoker34 on Twitter and you didn't smoke weed,
Yeah,
No, Alex's new account is sword_haver.
yeah. Mid Smoker 34 is also named Alex though. He's a classic poster. He's the guy who tweets all that shit where he's like, "Bro, can you imagine getting dinner with SpongeBob? I'm getting chills," like stuff like that.
Awesome.
I don't think that's an exact tweet of his, but he tweets about immaculate vibes and chilling with cartoon characters and all sorts of shit. But yeah,
So-
I'm on Sword on Ever now, and I tweet fucking all dog shit, not funny at all. And I post about playing fighting games more, which is the main reason I made a new one. Is I wanted to just say things without having to worry
The
about.
fuck?
Oh, looky,
God,
looky.
Oh my god,
Hi, Sneetzel hosts.
we have an
This is
invader.
Field
We have a
correspondent.
caller.
My front lawn.
We have like a Dark Souls invader on the episode. What the hell?
Is
Are you gonna-
Oliver's audio
Did
getting
you finish
recorded at all?
milking your cows, Oliver?
Yeah, Oliver's audio is getting recorded. Are you gonna get on your computer?
Sure. I was letting my dog poop and piss.
Ooh,
Cool.
yummy.
You know, we
Now,
were actually
hypothetically, if
talking
your
about
if your dog was wearing pants and it peed them,
You cannot have been debating the fucking how would a dog wear pants image.
no. We were talking about. I was getting aspersions cast to me earlier because I was like, yeah, it's like the fluid dynamics of when you piss yourself and the piss goes to the floor, and they were like, oh, so that happens to you all the time when you piss yourself, right? And I'm like, no, I don't pee myself. I'm saying this is hypothetical, and it was a whole thing. I'm sorry.
I'm
Really?
just
I'm
not
going on a
convinced
bit.
by the mechanics.
Well, it happens to me every time.
See?
All right, here, get off the call on your phone and get on your computer, white boy.
I'm outdoors.
Fucking dope.
I'm not leaving.
The last,
You can't make me leave.
the last time we ran
I'm here to sabotage your podcast.
Yeah, evil invader. The last time we ran Grug Strike, Oliver was like, "Can somebody beat me in brackets so I can go let my dogs out to go poop?" And then
2 hours later, he is still
Finally got
playing
to do
Third
it.
Strike and took his
Yeah.
dogs out to poop.
And he took his dogs out to poop, and he sent a photo in the Grug Strike channel of like a rat. I was gonna ask him about that. What was that
Oh,
rat that
no.
you saw?
It's a mouse.
Oh, sorry.
That's not mine or anyone's at all.
So it's
Just a mouse.
a wild mouse.
It's just a wild mouse. There's a I have confirmation now that it is a family of wild mice living in my chicken coop.
They're in your walls.
And I need to kick them out, and I probably have to do that by replacing all of the, like, basically hay that the chickens are sitting on in there.
How are you gonna
And
are you gonna kill them or relocate them? Please say relocate.
I'm just gonna shovel the stuff out, and they're gonna run away, and that's gonna be that.
Okay, cool. So they're just gonna be field mice now.
I mean, they're already field mice.
They're
I
gonna
fuck
be
with
home with
mice.
field mice.
There's already like probably a dozen mouse holes just immediately around the chicken coop anyway, so they'll just like pick one.
Can you imagine
Can
being
I-
a field mouse? That shit's probably so awesome. Like,
Can
the
I come
world is
over
so
and-
large.
Pick up a mouse and keep it.
You can come over and eat all my mice if you want.
I don't want to. I
There's
wanna
some
keep
in my
one of them.
garage somewhere. We don't know where.
What are they doing in there? They can't drive.
That's what I'm saying. No, they're trying to eat the horse food.
Mm.
You have horses?
I found. Yeah.
Damn, you're like a white woman.
Yeah, the other thing I had to do after the tournament was over was I had to go outside, collect the horse slop buckets from wherever they are. And I had to, just in the dark, like using a long stick over the fence to try to grab the handle of the bucket.
What?
If you-
And then and then pulling the buckets in, filling them with slop, and then letting them soak in water for like half an hour so that the alfalfa cubes break up. So that the horses don't choke to death on it or have an intestinal blockage or something, which would probably happen like 100% of the time if you let them eat anything normal.
Dude, horses are awesome. If you
It's
guys,
so cool. I don't
you guys
even
were
want them.
horses-
They're not mine.
if you guys were horses and you got to pick the slop that you ate every day, like it was you ate out of a bucket every day, horse style.
What are we
You gotta
fucking
pick what the
doing
food
here?
was.
What's
Okay,
going on?
straight up.
I'm
Straight
trying
up,
to ask what people would eat if they were horses. What's
I
the
can,
horse
an-
food you eat?
I can answer it for all of you, and it is exactly the same slop that my horses are currently eating because it smells fucking delicious.
Oh,
Can
It
you eat
smells. It smells like bread and like really sweet.
Can you eat some?
Yeah, I
Does
wouldn't
taste
recommend it.
good?
No,
Oh, well, then
What's
I
it
don't
like?
want it. What?
because it's just great, right? Because you're not a horse. So it might be like okay taste wise, but the texture is gonna kill you because you're eating alfalfa and grain in like a
Alf-
soup.
I love slop. I love waking up every day and eating my slop and living in the pod. I
I'm
wake
saying
up-
this.
And eat the bugs. I wake up and I eat soy.
Okay, I'll give you a brief moment of respite while I get soda.
While you fucking get on
Oh
your
my
computer.
God. He's fucking addicted.
Listen, I promise I'm not getting soda right now.
This is like fucking worse than the Moth episode where she's toking up.
I'm sorry that I'm
the
sorry
only
that
one
the
home.
first half of this episode is me just describing YouTube videos, and the second half is Oliver making ice.
Listen, I promise it's not what I'm up to.
Fucking Dark Souls
Oh my
invader.
god.
The ASMR episode.
What is better audio? Me describing 3 white men giving back shots in the pool, or Oliver audibly making a soda?
Pool back shots. Easily.
I make a soda from scratch like Yakub.
I
Oh my god.
The
so
old fashioned way.
I recently did the Name 100 Women challenge.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
We've
That would
been
have
wanting
about
to
as-
talk about this.
That
Did
is
everyone
that would
here
about as
watch that
bad for you
video?
as it did for me.
So for me, I named the first 70 in like 20 minutes. And then for the remaining
It was I don't know. When I started watching and you were at like the 30-minute mark and you had like 50.
Yeah, I tuned in and I was like, "Oh fuck, here's another person who's gonna destroy my time." And then you couldn't remember like any other women.
It's,
I was
it's
also-
because that challenge puts you on the spot. It's so hard to remember shit. When it's so hard to do an exam when you haven't studied for it.
Yeah, so
Off the top of your head, who wrote the Harry Potter books?
J.K. Rowling.
Wrong. Margaret Thatcher. It's Margaret Thatcher.
So in that recording, my VOD is on Twitch if you want to go look at it. But I spent like 40 minutes trying to remember who J.K. Rowling was, and I genuinely couldn't. And I was stuck on 99 Women for like 20 minutes.
Yeah, it was crazy.
And then I had, and it's not bait, by the way. That's like
Well,
a lot of people thought that was bait, but that's like /gen.
To be fair, your chat did give you like 10 free women.
My cat?
Yeah.
Your chat.
Oh, they gave me like 3. They named 3 women.
We
That's
were
not what
giving
Nano
you
said.
a lot of help. We were giving you a lot of help. We were like, oh, any woman's science,
one moment.
any famous female astronauts? Like, any
I
famous?
I
Yeah.
accidentally said one. I said
Yeah.
Anita Sarkeesian because you asked who the Gamergate lady was.
And that's who I was thinking of.
That's okay. That's okay.
And
You had a couple
Sarah,
lifelines. It's a game. It's not serious. It's
Sarah
not serious.
accidentally gave me one. But
For the listeners that don't know what the Name 100 Women game is, it is pretty much exactly as it sounds, but it's a speedrun style game where you try to name 100 women that are Googleable with their real names or whatever their stage name is. You cannot name them in relation to another person, so you can't say like Obama's wife.
Or
And you
you
have
can't.
to-
You also can't say Mary, Mother of Christ.
Yeah, Mary,
yes,
Mother
you
of Christ.
can.
And they all have to be real, verifiable, Googleable women, such as like you can name like Margaret Thatcher, but you couldn't name like hypothetically Sophie Sloppy Time, your mutual from Twitter.
Dude, I could name her. She runs a decently sized online Strive bracket. She's an FGC person.
Okay, that's
No,
fine.
she's not.
I'm just giving you
Shut
a hard
up.
time.
If I can name Umisho and Razo, I can name fucking Sloppy Time.
Umisho won Evo.
Okay, but Sloppy Time is Oofy.
That's
And I will say, I was actively trying to sabotage your time in the chat so that you would have a worse time than me.
Yeah, and it fucking worked.
And it
you
worked.
asshole.
It worked. I got
Yeah,
so
so-
many minutes on you with the whole Mary bit.
So Miller, or not? So Oliver, how long did it take you to name 100 women?
It took me 1 hour and 9 minutes to name 100 women.
Dude,
That's
no
just fucking
way.
crazy.
It
How
took
long
me-
did it take you
5
to
minutes.
name 100 women?
It took me 1 hour and 14 minutes.
Yeah,
I also did this challenge, and it took me 28
All according to
minutes.
plan.
damn.
So
I'm
that's
scared.
I do want to defend
Jake
myself
Challenge?
in the marketplace of ideas here. Am I
Yeah.
allowed to defend myself against the court?
As
Yeah.
a,
Go ahead.
for
Yeah,
sure.
go ahead.
as a cis white man, we'll allow it.
Oh yeah. By the way, I have like 3,000 millisecond ping for some reason. Don't know why that is. So yeah, you're gonna have to edit out some awkward pauses here. Anyway, here's my excuses. I'm a gay man. In other words, a misogynist. And I live under a rock. I don't know anybody. I learned that there was a band called Van Halen like a few days ago.
Oh my god, it was
And-
so fucking. Oh my, I have to tell this story.
Oh, this has got to come after. And I'm horrifically bad with
Yeah.
names. There are people I have known for years where I will just blank on what their name is. It's bad. That's my excuse for why I hate women and don't know any of them and actively avoid them. And
For me, it's because I only play Guilty Gear. I don't engage with famous women
Shut
or
up.
men for that matter.
You didn't play Guilty Gear until I forced you to for the Harlan Murray concert.
Yep.
So the other day, this is going off of Oliver saying the Van Halen thing. It's me, Miller, and Oliver. Miller's been on the podcast before. Shout out to Miller. We're all hanging out in chat. We're playing video games, and I say something along the lines of like, we're talking about people like we're talking about like Guitar Hero or something. I forget what the exact context is, but then we're talking about like, oh yeah, and then da 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 da, and then like Eddie Van Halen. And Oliver's like, I don't know who that is. Is he famous? I'm like, oh yeah, he's like frontman of like a really famous band. He's like, what band? I'm like, It's, and Van Halen. He's like, "Is that a band?" And I'm like, "Oh no!" And we were giving Oliver mostly flack for it because it's like, how have you ever played a Guilty Gear game and you just don't know what Van
You're literally
Halen
just
is?
right that it's like unexcusable.
Yeah, like every other like super in that game is named like Panama parentheses by Van Halen or whatever.
Yeah, literally.
Don't like two people have a super called like Megadeth or something? Like it's not even subtle. There's just like there's some like thing like Enter Sandman or something where they
There's
have
a
like
lot
a
of
super
them that
across
are
like
like
two characters.
really, really blatant. Unholy Diver was literally made up as a joke
That's
by
the
that
one I'm
one
thinking
person
of.
on Twitter, and then it became a real move.
Yeah, it's funny to not call it Holy Diver. Just call it Unholy Diver. It's like this is so much cooler.
It's evil.
Evil Ronnie James Dio.
Daisuke Ishitari made a character named Slayer after the
It's
band
true.
Slayer.
Yeah,
It's so
like
Uh,
every music shit.
Anyone want to guess who the character Freddy, otherwise known as the bad guy, is based on?
I can no way. It's nothing ever. Nothing.
It's Mr. Mercury, baby.
Yeah,
Freddy.
I love my bisexual king soul bad guy, the writer of Bohemian Rhapsody.
Yeah, Testament has a super called Master of Puppets. There's a super called
She
Ride the
doesn't even have.
Lightning.
I guess she kind of has puppets, but like,
I like
Bro.
that you attempted two pronouns. They're both wrong.
yeah.
You just misgendered a fighting game character?
Yeah.
I'm
Well, it's
sorry.
fine.
I
We
forgot
literally
that
just
Shorty
didn't
is
know
gender
that
neutral.
Testament was a they them baddie for like 20 years.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Dude,
Morgan,
this
what did you post this
this-
photo of?
image that Morgan posted in general is
Wait.
insane. It's an image
Wait,
of Greta Thunberg breasts being digitally altered to be fucking huge.
And bouncing. Wait, hang on. Maybe this environmentalism thing is onto something.
I've
If
definitely
people are-
seen the original video of this, like her getting carried away by the police, and I was just like, oh man, there goes that kid getting carried away. And I definitely also saw the edits like this one where they made her boobs bigger, and I'm like, why are people doing this? Isn't she like 16? I found out like from this post that she's 20 years old, and I'm just
Yeah,
like,
it turns out
I thought she was like
16.
4'2".
Yeah,
Yeah,
Well,
she
yeah,
is-
but
She's
she's
like
just
12
like
or something.
yeah, she's just some type of Scandinavia. I
you
think
remember?
I
If
don't know,
she's
it's
she had,
all
like, a-
suspect.
if she's Icelandic, it's over for me.
It's so over. Do you guys remember when Greta Thunberg posted photos with like the little squids and everybody's like, this is like an anti-Semitic
Yeah,
dog whistle?
Yeah, I remember that.
That shit was
Hold on.
crazy.
Greta Thunberg is the same age as Roshi.
Dude,
Wait,
maybe they
Ro-
were in jail together at the same
Wait,
time.
Roshi. Yeah, I was gonna say one of my favorite things about Greta Thunberg is she gets arrested all the time. Like,
Yeah,
just
political
constantly.
prisoner Roshi. Political
He's so
prisoner.
cool.
It's really
Honestly,
funny that yeah.
Free
go ahead,
Roshi.
sorry. He's out, isn't he?
Yeah,
We did.
He's free.
Hey, good work,
Yeah.
everybody.
We got him out of prison.
Roshi
Got
free.
him out. Free back shots
did
at
it,
the
guys.
door.
Free back shots at the door.
That's like an insane thing to say, trying to get people to come to your local, right?
He is so funny.
Yeah.
He was trying to get people to come to his fucking local, and part of the reasons why you should come to his local was free back shots at the door. Quoth. Is it quoth? Quoth?
Both like quoth the
You're not going to
Raven.
use that word anyway. Just speak normally.
Quoth Roche.
They should have
Quote-
had like a
quote the
setup where
Roshan.
they should have had a setup where they take pictures of your back, you know, so it wasn't false
Oh my
advertising.
god.
They should have
That's-
set up
that's
where they
the-
give back shots.
Yeah, they
that-
had a
so
different
it's-
setup at the door actually.
Oh man, yeah, I lost round one and now I'm in the back shot setup. Oh,
God damn it.
Yeah,
I have
Testament
to-
does have backshot Oki.
shut
I
up.
Testament can knock you down facing away from them. So there's one frame where everything is backwards.
For our listeners who don't play fighting games, don't worry about it, kitten.
No, straight up, it's just like a really arcane way to reverse your opponent's inputs for one frame to fuck with them because it's annoying.
I just play Isuka when I want to do that.
Fighting
I
games are
can-
bad. Don't play them if you don't play them already.
It's true.
There's
The
never been a
last
good one.
the last two guests of our show were both fighting game people.
You got a melee player on, so you're potentially getting into hot water by saying that.
I'm a fighting game player.
How about the
Melee is like a
player?
real fighting game.
Mm,
This
I'm
is
just
a yeah. Let's get into the discourse here. Is Fortnite wash?
Melee is a real fighting game, and that is the only
Okay.
Smash Brothers game that is a real fighting game.
why?
That is an interesting position, actually.
That seems like more wrong than the other way.
I like this because let me intuit what your argument is with my mind meld technology. So what you're saying is Melee is a fighting game because I like it.
Essentially that, but also the skill ceiling for Melee, I feel Ultimate feels like a party game. That game feels like you're wading through water to actually do anything. So is Brawl. So is 4. And
Straight up forgot 4 existed.
Super Smash Brothers 64 doesn't work.
Yeah, neither does Melee.
But that's why it's awesome.
Oh, so it doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
but
It's just arbitrary rules that we're making up, and it
Yeah,
doesn't matter that all of the games you've mentioned so far have movement tech that is not basically on par with Melee, but is similar in its scope.
The real answer is Melee is faster, and it's the game I played when I was a kid.
Yep, the one that came out when I was born. That's the one that's real.
Here's
Yeah,
the
that's
real.
all the good ones.
Here's the real argument for why Melee is not a fighting game. It has nothing to do with its prestige as a game. It's just not the genre the game is in. Because when you say like fighting game, you're thinking like Street Fighter, right? And there's just not really a lot of overlap between Smash and like fighting games. And people who play like, normal 2D fighting games like you'd see on a cabinet, they usually play a lot of fighting games, which is why there's the whole FGC thing, because people who play fighting games will just play a ton of them. People who play Smash usually like just play Smash. They usually don't play other fighting games. So it doesn't really make sense to put Smash in the FGC because it's just not the same
but not
community.
always. Like less.
Well,
than
yeah,
one
not always, but like for the most part, people who play Smash aren't really in the FGC. People who are in the FGC don't really play Smash. So there you have it. There's my dissertation. I think I didn't come up with any of those ideas on my own, but I don't remember who did.
You're like James Somerton.
I'm like James Somerton if his hairline was worse.
And if you were Swedish.
This guy has a real name.
James Somerton?
Yeah, he's the gay guy.
Yeah, he's the Epstein pedophile type guy.
Is he better? I thought he just stole
No,
stuff.
not at all. I'm completely lying. I'm besmirching his name. This straight up like could take me to court over that. None of that. He just did a lot of plagiarism.
Oh my God. Morgan, can you, for Oliver's sake, please cut that out?
Yeah.
No. You can keep all that in because I said that it's a joke and it's not real.
Okay.
I don't think that's how it works either.
That's not how it works, white baby.
Yeah, it is. Well, yeah, it is. I'm saying it's not true. This is libel.
If you say alleged, then you're good.
Well, this is even
alleged other than just by Oliver in that moment.
Alleged. I'm saying just saying bullshit that isn't real. None of that was true.
This podcast isn't real. We're all playing characters. This is like
yeah.
Right?
I've never pissed myself.
I'm Curb Your Enthusiasm, Morgan.
This is one person.
I forgot. We're all playing characters.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So you can't get mad at anything
personally.
I'm definitely not like this all the time.
Yeah.
I'm like this.
This is like Stephen Colbert on the Colbert Report. Yeah.
I swear I don't
the
actually
character I
live
play
on like a cosplay farm.
A farm.
The character I play is allowed to say all the slurs I said earlier too.
I have not been playing RuneScape this entire time. I'm definitely paying attention.
I've been watching you doing parkour the entire time. It's
I
a
was
great
about
thing.
to I was about to give you shit over it, and then I without even thinking, I've been on RuneScape too. Like I just didn't even think about that fact. I was
Oh
just like,
my
yeah, of course I'm on
God.
RuneScape.
It's actually poisonous. I just don't get. It's like if heroin was also bad.
You know, last episode, I trained fire making the entire time, which is way more click intensive than this. The
Yeah,
whole
but like
time.
arguably less
just don't get
attention
it.
intensive. Fire making is so baby brained.
Well,
Last night, oh,
You could get a
No, you go.
pre-verbal toddler to train 99 fire making.
Yeah, so Paige, circa like 2003.
whoa.
Whoa.
yep.
That's
Thanks,
how time works.
Dad.
Thanks, Dad.
Thanks,
Yeah.
Dad.
What were you saying, Alex?
Last night, I just the way that my friends choose to engage with games has been very confusing to me recently, and this was made
Don't tell them
manifest
about
last
the
night.
boats. Don't tell them about the
Oh, I'm
boats.
telling them about the boats.
No.
I feel like
We're
it's
hanging
just
out.
like MMO or fighting game, and like both of them are like equally masochistic.
Well, to me, fighting games are there are elements of masochism to them where it's like, oh, I'm gonna go in training mode, I'm gonna practice this setup or da 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 da. But it
And-
all is a means to an ends of like becoming good at a mechanical task.
And hold on,
Oh, that's
I'm
not
kind
why
of
I
good.
do it. I do it for
I'm kind of
sadistic
good at
reasons.
RuneScape, so it's not really sadistic for me to play RuneScape. I'm kind of good at that game.
Well, yeah,
It's
that's
masochistic.
masochistic for you to play RuneScape.
But okay, so here's my thing: is RuneScape's the end game is you're done.
I'm not done.
There's a lot
But
of
no,
game
what
in
I'm
there.
saying is like when you max all your guys, there's no reason to play anymore because you're maxed.
Well, yeah,
Yeah,
but then
there
you can
is.
do an Iron Man account.
Well,
Yeah,
no,
but what
no.
you're doing is making another thing to max. Like the RuneScape is the journey. Like you are constantly leveling up your guy because leveling up your guy is the thing. But when you play a fighting game, the journey isn't like
Hold
doing
on.
all the training mode stuff. The
I
journey
think-
is like playing games with people.
I think you're having a fundamental misunderstanding of the end game of RuneScape.
That's true.
There is so much end game content in RuneScape. There's this thing in RuneScape called the collection log, and nobody in the game ever has completed the collection log, has green logs the entire thing. And that's where like you collect every single obtainable item in the game. That is something that could take like hundreds of days of playtime.
Okay, so this is what I was getting at in my original thing when I was talking about this thing that was happening last night. So Oliver and my friend Miller, who I mentioned earlier, were playing Minecraft on voice chat, and I expressed my distaste at Minecraft being a
Minecraft.
chores type game because it is. You just kind of do chores until your thing is done. And the end game of Minecraft is you build your thing that you really want to build, but in between that you have to set up perverse machines of destruction and like infinite building machines that do things in the meantime that generate resources
You
to
don't
break
have
the
to.
engine of the game. You don't have to, but
I just want to.
But
like
the,
that is exactly.
but the process is fun.
Yes,
Exactly.
the engagement. That's what I'm saying. The game of Minecraft is the building things. It's like mining and then building, and you spend the majority of your time in the game doing that. And I was sitting there, and Miller and Oliver doing this task to set up this like efficiency machine that ended up working
Oh,
and doing
I
what
can
it
tell
was
you.
supposed to.
I couldn't describe what it is. So
They built a slave box, basically, is what it
Yes.
was.
We needed to move villagers to the correct location for an iron farm. And if you have moved villagers manually in Minecraft, you may have used the boat method, which stinks. It's so bad. It's so slow. So every time we want to go over a single block incline, we have to break a block below, like where we want to be, put a piston down, and then activate the piston to move up. And it is about as slow as it sounds.
Yeah, this is a multi-hour process that I'm watching them do, and the whole
It
time they were
wasn't
doing it,
multi-hours. It was like one.
the fact that this is just any of it, but they're both sitting there doing this, and Miller is like, "Oh, I can't wait to finish this so I can go to bed. This sucks. It's miserable." Da 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 da. Oliver's like, "Yeah, this sucks. It's awful. It's so boring." Da 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 da. And then they finish it, and they go do basically another version of that each. Like they both figure out a new thing of that thing to do. And to me, that is every time I look at Paige playing RuneScape, she's moving the villager in the boat. She's pushing the boulder of Sisyphus up the hill. I
Okay.
do not understand why this is the
I-
engagement. I'm not saying
I
you guys are
can
wrong.
make-
I'm just saying,
no,
why
no.
is this fun to you?
You're forgetting a very important fact. So imagine if the boulder had a number that got bigger the more you pushed it.
Oh,
And then when the number got higher, you pushed it faster.
stat.
It still falls down,
But-
but you'd like push it faster.
Have you ever considered that I'm fucking retarded? I'm autistic.
No,
I got
that's not
shit
what I'm
wrong
trying to
with me.
say. I'm literally not even like the goal of my conversation wasn't to be like, yeah, my friends are all dumb as fuck and I'm smart. I'm just saying that
Yeah.
it truly shows me there's so many ways to play video games because there are so many chores type video games that are like incredibly popular. Like World of Warcraft is chores type video game, Animal Crossing is a chores type video game, Minecraft. Like all of these are games where like you repeat the same task over and over again to make a number slightly bigger, or to make a thing slightly prettier, or to find a rare thing that is like
Yeah.
purple or whatever.
The cookie clicker solved this years ago. No one plays video games for any reason other than to see a number go higher.
Right, but to me, I play a video game because I like doing mechanical things. Like I like to like I like it when I get to jump really good as Mario. I like jumping across the thing and being like, oh, I did this thing that I couldn't do before or whatever. And I'm not saying that I'm playing video games correctly. I'm just saying that
I think you're playing video games incorrectly. There's no number going higher. What's the point of jumping?
the number is the level. You finish a thing and you get to go do a thing that's even harder.
No. There's not enough
Yeah.
digits.
Are you talking about Mario?
Mario's got tons of digits. There's the coin digits, and there's the meaningless points digits, and there's also the
Yeah,
timer.
I'm saying
The coins are also
Points don't
kind of
matter.
meaningless.
I don't play for points. Points to me are irrelevant. I play
Yeah.
because it's fun to jump over and over again and hit blocks with my head or whatever. I'm also not saying Mario is the best video game ever. I'm just using it as an example.
Who did we have on that said they hated Mario?
Me.
Somebody said
Probably
they
the melee
hated-
player.
Morgan.
You hate Mario?
Yeah, it's
How
dumb.
can you
as
hate
fuck.
Mario?
It sucks. Like as a game,
What?
Which one?
What the
it's just
fuck?
Mario.
Just every Mario?
Okay, so every Mario is completely different. I'm just gonna say.
No,
that right now.
like they're fine games, but like they're mid. You know what I mean?
You play Final Fantasy 14?
Yeah, like you shouldn't be above the age of 14 and like playing Mario.
Baby
Well,
squirrel,
okay.
what are you
Like,
saying?
This
I'm 30 years old. Oh, Mario 17 just dropped. I'm so excited to play this new Mario game.
I'm not a huge Mario
Did
guy,
you-
but I will say Super Mario Odyssey is like genuinely one of the best video games I've ever played in my life.
Did you
that's
like,
just not even
um,
like I'm not exaggerating.
Did you hit the age of 18 and there was a puff of smoke and you were wearing a suit holding a briefcase and you had a long twirly mustache?
Yeah.
And now you just
From-
don't drink anything except coffee?
I don't know. It's just
Morgan's
like, I don't-
from the Fairly
listen,
Odd Parents
okay,
Pixie World.
Listen, all right, okay. There are tons of other platformers of similar quality, right? And there's something about Mario that like just like it's a brain worm that like latches inside people's like head and makes them go insane.
Okay,
It's the
I
same
will
thing with
say
most Nintendo games.
I don't know.
I
It
will
just
say
feels
that
really
I
good
agree-
to move in Mario. I think you're forgetting that fundamental fact. What
It's
if you got
just
to
like-
what if you got to bounce around as like a fat Italian guy? It was awesome.
Yeah, I like a game is just, you know,
It's
playing.
wish fulfillment. I wish I was a fat Italian guy bouncing
I-
around.
I need him bouncing and moaning on it.
Yes.
I will
love
say,
playing this
I-
number.
I definitely agree with Morgan in the sense that there are definitely Nintendo games that I'm just like I don't understand the appeal of this and why they made
Splatoon.
this game 100 times.
Splatoon.
Zelda is just like Ocarina of Time. Everybody's like this is the best video game ever made. I think it is like almost not playable.
Oh,
Okay, okay, that's kind of funny.
I agree.
I'm not gonna disagree, but I do like that game.
Dude, I need Adult Link bouncing and moaning on it.
Shut the
Stop!
fuck up. One,
I
how do you play? Okay, the Ocarina of Time is like the video game of all time. It's,
Well-
it's just like such a video game. It's like
It
it is
is,
such a video game, and it sucks because it's old. It's so not made right anymore.
Man, you gotta play
I
some.
just-
You gotta play some shit video games and enjoy yourself. You know.
I do. I play Street Fighter all the time.
Loyal listener, I implore you, go find like Wizardry, Dwarf Fortress, but not the Steam version that plays well, like actual like command prompt Dwarf Fortress. You got to play some shit games because they're awesome.
No,
Don't
don't
be like
listen to
Alex.
Oliver. If
Do
they
not
ever
listen
make
to
a game
Oliver.
that's better than
What?
an old game, you should play the better one.
Well, I mean, you can just play both.
Right, but don't subject yourself. I think there's like a misconception that like, oh, they don't make them like they used to. They definitely don't,
They
because
don't.
the way they used to make them is bad. They hadn't
Yeah,
enough
that
room
made
to make
them-
a game.
And it's like kind of awesome to play a game that's just shitty.
Yeah, if you play old
In
Tekken
other
games,
news, I've been playing a lot of Maple
they,
Story
shitty because they
lately.
didn't have room on the fucking disc. Would you say? Sorry.
Speaking of shitty games, I'm playing a lot of Maple Story.
Yup. That game sucks
Yeah.
complete dick.
It's really, really bad.
Got multiple
Yeah, I
hours
don't
in
even know
that
what
game.
that is.
My hot take is that almost all the Zelda games are bad
Yup.
because
This
like,
is one of those things where it's kind of like, it's like, Florence Nightingale was a, shitty nurse because she didn't have like, she didn't even have a certification from fucking Harvard.
I don't know who that
Right.
It's like the bar is raised over time. Like we're all standing on the shoulders of giants. Don't
Yeah,
post
exactly.
Gunnar Akuma. Come on, man.
I'm not standing on the shoulder of giants. I am a giant.
But there is a certain. I think that you're totally right. Like there's a certain amount of like Mario World, like the first one, is not good compared to the new ones. It's crazy that they did that they made that shit from the ether.
Well,
Hold
no.
on, you're talking shit on Super Mario Brothers?
Wait,
Oh hell
you, can,
no!
you can go play Mario Brothers for the NES, and that can still be fun. Like
I think we're actually like we're ducking the actual heart of the argument here, which is everyone who plays Splatoon is a pedophile.
That's not what I was
Yup.
saying. But
Bang!
I'll say it. I'll put my full name on it and my address. The image on the podcast episode is going to be my house, 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue. Show up, we can hash it out. I'm not afraid of you.
I will say this. I after making my new Twitter, I've been trying to like really concretely like define my algorithm by liking a lot of illustrations and like trying to only follow people that I think are funny or really
It
making
doesn't work. I don't think it works. I've
Doesn't
tried
work.
that before.
stuff
Doesn't
that I
work.
enjoy. Doesn't fucking work
It's
at all
like
because I
it's
keep
like
getting
Judy being
Splatoon
like,
fan art
"Well-"
on my timeline.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's like Judy being like, well, if you don't want to see the puppy girl tweets, don't look for them. And it's like, no one is looking for them.
Yeah, I've never in my life. When I first made the
Speaking-
account, the only two people I followed were Paige and Nano, and I got like 6 puppy girl tweets on my timeline like the first day that I had it, and I'm like, I'm pretty sure neither of them are liking these tweets,
Yeah.
and it's like
Those are just oomphies.
What
I
if-
have to stand by oomphies.
What if Split? See, the thing that
follow does not equal.
But what you don't
endorsement or
understand is
whatever.
not only is Splatoon a game that controls really badly, and it's very frustrating because winning isn't about killing people, which is the fun part of the game. It's also a game where you stare at a bunch of children wearing really tight clothes and getting all wet.
I do agree that the children in the game are very much drawn in a way that is weird sometimes, and also the
that's-
main characters that everybody's horny about look exactly the same as all the other children.
It's true.
I'll say
they
that
are.
I recently made a new Twitter account, and the algorithm for people, like if you have a new Twitter account, is fucking terrible. I made an account as like it's pretending to be like a cis guy incel, and it put me on ED Twitter,
Pretending?
like eating disorder Twitter.
Oh my god!
It just feeds me a bunch of eating disorder posts, and I get notifications for that. I'm like, I don't really want to see that. I don't-
Elon is trying to force feminize your character into a coquette little thinspo tweeter.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the fucking
Oh.
last thing I posted on this account was, I'm not gonna see the clips. My WoW guild needs me for raids, and the one before that was, nothing to look forward to. My chungus fucking life.
Shut the fuck up.
Saw a woman in
Kind of a
real
banger.
life. Saw a woman in real life. Fuck my fucking life.
All right,
Shit like that.
Um,
And now Mr. Musk thinks I want to be a woman with a 18 BMI.
Yeah, it's fucking 80-pound white woman. Yeah.
Wait, hang on. Did you guys see the transition timeline of that guy who's like drinking his son's blood and cum or whatever?
Oh yeah.
Oh yes.
That it's literally like just actually transitioning to a woman. It's awesome.
He
The
he,
vampires.
he mogs me.
She is a beautiful lady. That's all. I'm
No,
gonna say.
no, they just get creepier and creepier looking.
Well, you could be a beautiful woman and also be like a horrifying vampire type creature.
Nah, in 2018, like he looks kind of like jovial, right? From then on, like what the fuck is even going on?
Because he
Like, his
hadn't
hair
had his
color
he didn't have
changes,
his
like, 3
crisis
times.
yet.
Oh my god! Like
His
it's
transition
looks-
timeline box.
What a
Mine.
guy. I hope that like every time he like like sucks the blood from his son's neck while he's sleeping and then goes in his coffin. I hope every time his son also gets more masculine.
He's sucking the estrogen out of his son.
Yeah, that he's putting in like the tea.
Is anti-aging techniques just
Become a woman.
yeah?
Yeah, pretty much.
I think it's like the Daisy roll.
Do you think
It's
he
like-
gets off to being youthful? He
Yeah,
always
but I
talks
think
about
he
his
has
penis
to.
function.
I think he has to like still suit the cum back into his body.
Oh, he does. Do you think he does Chris Chan semen retention?
Oh, 100%.
almost certainly.
Do you think
Yeah,
he
I-
guzzles
I
his
feel like-
loads?
Well,
I don't know
no,
about
because we
that.
know for a fact he guzzles someone else's. He takes some like weird like sperminade or something.
Mmm, yummy.
He also like uses eye drops like constantly, I think, or at least he used to.
Yeah. Well, what if my eyes get wrinkly from being old?
This is the future. You guys are hating, but this is the future of humanity.
I'm not.
We want to
hating.
say what this guy's
I
name
would
is so
put
the
up with
listeners
her.
can look it up.
Brian
will-
Johnson.
I said his
Brian
name.
Johnson.
Aiden
sorry.
Ross.
Yeah, we're talking about Kai Sanat, yeah.
do you guys subscribe to Pangria?
What?
No. Oh, I did see this. The belief of Pangria.
Oh man.
That video. Oh my god.
I know like if it wasn't exactly XQC he was talking to, like he would have been. I mean, probably he would have been on the news for like publicly killing himself the next day
Yeah.
for saying that. But because it was XQC, he can't get a single sentence together, so he like got out of there alive.
It's like this video. It's Aiden Ross asking XQC if he believes in either the Big Bang or Angria.
That video is fucking crazy.
It's awesome.
I think it's called
Straight
the
up.
Pangria. I
It's
think
like
called
it's
the
like
Pangria.
French Canadian and like Floridian are like the two most retarded types of North American.
Yeah, if you're French Canadian, you should strongly consider trying life again from year zero.
Respec into a different part of the nation.
Yeah,
I
you
know that
fucked
we have some French Canadian listeners, and we're not talking about you.
Yeah,
we
we
are.
are. But if
Fuck
given the
yeah.
option to prestige into a different part of North America,
Yeah.
You should pick
Uh,
Atlanta and be
Yeah.
a
Are you guys
bisexual.
familiar with the stop sign in French thing in GeoGuessr?
oh, it's if there's a stop sign that's French, you're definitely in Quebec.
Bingo! You are not in France. The stop signs in France say stop.
But
That's crazy.
But in Quebec, they're so like up their own ass and like racist that they're just like, you have to learn Quebec to know when to stop your. You have to learn
Does it
Quebec
just say
law.
does it
It's not
say
French
does it
anymore.
say arrête or is it like a Quebec stop?
It just says like the N word. I don't know.
Oh my god.
It's
Shut
Quebec.
up. I'm looking
You,
up the red sign.
you scared me. I couldn't tell if you were joking for a second.
They if they pull you over in Quebec, they pull out the Family Guy like skin color swatches, and
Oh my god.
if they're too dark, they start speaking in French.
Like, well, he just was he's speaking nonsense to me. I had to take him in. Oh god. So I looked up the French
Mo-
stop sign. So the French word for stop is LA, which is like ARRET, and some dickhead fucking loser posted a photo of one of the signs where they painted over the first R and the second E, so it just says art. And I'm like, I think if they find the guy who does that, they should kill him.
Yeah, that guy should actually be like cartel style dealt with.
Like either yeah, like video of a live leak of him getting actually beheaded or put him in a white room for the rest of his life. Like there's no saving
Yeah.
that guy.
like reverse bear trap.
Yeah. Something evil has to happen to you, bro. We gotta put you in the Freddy
Suck
Fazbear
2
suit.
a needle pit.
Yes, exactly. Sorry.
That sounds dope.
Like
Yeah, we should
the
try it.
stop sign equivalent of that thing, the Reddit post. It's like the Yoda that says "Stop Wars." It's like I never really got into art, but this really moved me.
Wait.
Such
I
a
think-
crazy phrase, like never really got into art, is so funny.
Yeah.
The last time I went to the art museum in Atlanta, I cried.
What did
That's
you
awesome.
cry
It
at?
was that bad.
I cried at the Howard Finster door.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
got some good shit.
The Howard Finster door. Every time I see it, it kind of moves me.
Local legend. They got his house up in like Rome or something, right?
They have his house in the High Museum of Art in Atlanta. You can just go to his house.
I mean, they have his like actual house, like somewhere in Georgia,
What?
that has some of his art too. It's like a
Yeah,
museum.
yeah.
What
His entire house is
happened
like an art
to-
museum.
Whatever happened to the Unabomber's cabin?
They tore it
Did I
down.
find it?
No, I think they have it in like some. It's like in a museum or something.
If you Google Unabomber or cabin, it autofills to museum
How much?
instead of
I want to
museum.
buy it. How much?
You probably can't buy it.
Wait, what
Get
if
real.
we made him?
I
what
bet
if
his
we made
ass would be
museum
so
of
mad they put
his
that shit in a
Washington,
museum.
D.C.
Powerful. He would be
It's at the
pretty mad.
FBI headquarters museum in Washington D.C.
The FBI headquarters. They didn't sell shit. It was his brother turning him in. They didn't do anything.
Yo. I
Yeah.
went to the FBI's website of the Unabomber page, and it says, "We apologize. There was a rare error entering this snippet." Yo, they're trying to silence me right now. in
And his
real time.
cabin fucking sucks ass.
Yeah,
I was thinking like a log cabin. but
yeah.
That's like planks.
It's
Oh,
like,
you
No.
could probably go
worse.
nuclear on r/male living spaces by just
He-
posting this shit.
He might as well be living in the fucking green top. Like, it's bad.
The Unabomber cabin, the 4x4 dirt.
You said it was just for one night.
Yeah, you got the green top though.
Wait, he kind of ate in that picture.
Which one?
The red shirt one on the left.
Unabomber always ate. Yeah.
What? He's a
Yeah, wait.
He does not eat ever.
Wait, Ted Kaczynski can get it.
I mean, the picture
Yeah.
of him in the shades is like iconic. Right?
Do we know the
Oh, of
do we all know the lore behind Ted Kaczynski?
No.
Yeah, he's like a repressed transsexual.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know
I thought
all
the whole
that.
deal was that he hated people who were transsexual. Did I get that
He
wrong
does.
from somewhere?
He does hate people who are trans.
Oh,
Those
Literally
things
when
are
he decided
connected.
literally when he decided to go on like his crusade or whatever, what the inciting incident was, he was going to go to a therapist to talk about a gender transition, and then got too embarrassed, and he was like, and then from that moment on, he's like, I'm gonna kill people now.
This is. I didn't know that. That's awesome. Remember, there's always another
Yeah.
option if you can't get HRT. If the wait is too long,
Mm.
You can go
Fill in the
to
gaps.
Yeah, people
Brazilian
say-
websites.
yeah,
People
I was
say
gonna
shit
say.
about like, oh, like Kurt Cobain, but like with Ted Kaczynski, you definitely have like, yeah, like he's like, this is something I wanted to do and I wasn't able to do it, and now I'm gonna go kill people. Yeah,
yeah. We should make sure that doesn't happen anymore.
His manifesto is really funny too. I guess her manifesto is really funny, but because it's just like
Oh, it's
insane.
his.
I didn't listen.
It's
I
his.
wouldn't go that far. I wouldn't go that far.
We don't need to
We don't-
posthumously
We don't claim him.
force femme Ted.
Yeah.
Well, whoever
Ted-
said
We can say
the
they.
Unabomber died.
My buddy Ted. He was 81 and he died. What are you talking about?
He died in prison.
Nuh-uh.
People, you know that.
No,
like,
he's still
Thomas-
alive, bro.
You know, like that
He's
Thomas
still alive.
Jefferson, like binder, like he, him, like FTM,
Yes.
like art. People would do that with like Ted Kaczynski and stuff, like being an anarcho-primitivist, like trans woman who would like what's it? You chew on licorice root and drink like horseman piss.
This
I
shit
think
is serious.
Like
I
a
had no
trad,
idea.
Like transsexual, yeah.
Yeah, that's how you did it in the old days. If you're in the 1400s, you had to get a horse pregnant so you could drink its piss.
Yeah, you would drink the piss of a pregnant mare. Yeah.
It would feminize you.
Yeah.
I tried it, it worked.
I wonder what happens if you
that's what the
Google.
Scythians used to do, yeah.
Oh, it's real. If you Google Greek ladyboy statue, something comes up. A bunch of them come up. Holy moly!
Male.
Have you guys seen this? This is
No.
crazy.
Wait, I have to
What am I
deafen for a
googling
bit.
to get this?
Don't worry about it, kitten.
Whoa, Shorty's got a penis.
This is
That's what's up.
crazy.
Good for her.
I
There's-
know like a
wasn't-
dozen people who are all shaped like that. Like facial proportions too.
Wasn't it like isn't like hermaphrodite like a term that comes from like a Greek person of interest or whatever? Like it is like an
Probably.
individual. It's not like a root word thing.
Yeah, it's like the Slim Shady of Aphrodite, hermaphrodite.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's Hermaphroditus. Is a Greek god, the Greek god of
Oh.
hermaphrodites and effeminates.
That's awesome.
The queen of the femmes.
It was actually a he.
Oh.
The queen of
king
the them.
femmes.
He had boobies and a pee-pee.
That's what's up.
God damn it! That's so
He was
cool
one
how
of the
you can just do that.
erotes. What?
You can just say that's what's up, man. Like,
Oh, it's the easiest, diffusion of all time. That's what's up. Happy Tuesday, y'all. I'm just playing, but for real though. There's so many ways you can end a sentence and bail from a bit. It's
What a
it's so
beautiful
easy
world
to
we
run
live
away
in.
from a joke you've told. I promise.
How cool would it be if people had a cloaca?
Did anybody else hear the honking?
Yeah, I hear the honking all right, yeah.
Was that over on my end? I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I didn't hear any honking.
Yeah,
No, it was
somebody's
on
car alarm
Morgan's
went off.
end.
Yeah, if any of you heard honking,
And
you're
there's the
just
fucking
crazy.
desert.
It's not
There is
real,
no
like,
honking.
My bad.
Not bad.
We have,
Paige,
we have, like,
I'm
we have, like,
sorry.
horses.
It got lost in the honking. Paige, did you ask? Would it be cool if we had cloacas?
That is what Paige asked.
That's like
Yeah.
a staple question. I've heard it many times.
So that's like the you shit and you come out of the same thing, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, and lay eggs.
All right, thanks everyone for
Ooh.
coming on.
You'd be doing that too.
You guys have shit to
What
plug.
a show!
Yeah,
No, I
let's-
can
let's-
tell you, it would
No.
stink.
Let's
It wouldn't be very pleasant either.
I think Morgan's right. We're gonna end it here.
Bye.
Wait, hold on. Plug your shit.
Oh yeah, my
Someday-
phone is low on battery. Thanks for the reminder. Bing.
Come to Grug
You can
Strike
say
on
+2.
Sundays. It's a weekly Third Strike tournament that we run on twitch.tv/Gruglord. Even if you don't play, you should come watch. It's very fun.
Go
It's
to
the worst Street Fighter of
https.
all time.
Go to https://grugcell.love.
We're
No
Street Fighter of all
www.
time, but we're not playing Street Fighter 6. Boom.
Whoa, that's not that bad. You can follow me at Twitter at sword_haver. That's it.
You can add me on the MapleStory private server, Maple Legends. My main is IRS Wizard. My alt is Friar Jelk.
We gotta get you, man.
Dope.
I'm
Alright.
also I post nothing on Twitter.
This is,
Jerker's trick.
This is the last episode we're gonna have Oliver and Alex on. Don't
No,
worry,
you're not.
guys.
Yeah.
I'm coming
Figured.
back. Well, here's the issue, right? I'm also the gay cell correspondent.
True.
What are we doing here? What are you talking about?
We're ending the episode.
I know.
Hey,
but,
Morgan,
like,
wrapping
why did you
up.
post a photo of Bear Grylls' large son Marmaduke?
because
What
he
is
named
this?
his fucking son Marmaduke. That's like
That is a
that's like
crazy
nominal
thing to
determinism. If you name your son
Yeah.
Marmaduke, he's gonna be like 6'5" and dumb looking.
That's so awesome, dude. Yeah, my son Heathcliff.
My son Garfield.
My son
My son
Yeah.
Mario.
Yahoo!
I didn't realize. I didn't realize the implications of saying that. I was just thinking of caveman. It's always the first like caveman name.
I mean,
Follow Garfield every day on Instagram.
I think it's Everyday Garfield.
it's every
Fuck.
day.
Hmm.
Did you know that?
You
some
should just
people
end the
named
episode
Mario?
as soon as you correct me and I say fuck.
Okay.